Hi again. We're working on our AutoCAD series. This is figure 8-2 from our workbook exercises. We're just walking through and showing you how all this works. I'm just right now zooming to extents to get the whole drawing on my board. Now, one thing I have to warn you about on this one, and it shows up once in a while, I don't know where it came from, it's in the original file. If you can see the little black dot right here, my cursor's orbiting. And there's another one right here. There's another one right there, there's another one there, there's another one there, there's another one over here. They're nodes. All a node is a point established. In fact, if I change my PD mode to say 3 and then regen, and then I'll change my PD size while I'm at it, which is my point size, and we'll call it a 1. Okay. Cool. They're in there. They're just kind of hard to see. So I'm just going to actually go and see. I can highlight them like that. They drive me crazy. Sometimes we have a problem with it on this exercise. We'll every so often have somebody go zoom extents, and all of a sudden they'll zoom off and their whole drawing will look like one of those little points I just highlighted. If that ever happens to you, you have to figure out which one's the point that's off in deep space and which one's your actual drawing. And the only way to do that is to highlight and select one like I did here, and it'll usually tell you how many points you selected down in the command line. And you can either delete it or keep it. And you can, in this case, I'm going to delete all those because they just get in the way. Now, this assignment's really easy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start with a couple of simple little things. We're going to offset a couple of things here. So I'm going to go O, enter. Now, the distance we're going to offset is the distance it is from there to there. Okay, because all this stuff, I mean, I just look at this drawing and imagine it. This is a bird's eye view of a couple of intersections. I mean, that's effectively what we're working on here. It doesn't actually tell me. I'm looking at the drawing to decide what it's supposed to be, what it calls it in the drawing itself, and there's really not a good explanation. They call it site plan, so I'm assuming this is supposed to be streets and a driveway and a couple of other streets. So I've just offset those lines, that distance right there, which is the distance, okay, of a roadway apparently in this scale. So I've just got those out there. Now I'm going to use the extend command. Well, extend is EX, and I press enter. What it allows me to do is extend lines to intersect other lines. Well, I'm going to pick this line, which is our title block, okay, or our border, and that line, which is our title block, and hit enter. Now watch this. If I click this line right here, it's going to extend it all the way down until it runs into that. Okay. Same thing's going to happen here. I'm going to shoot this line all the way up here to the corner, and this line right here is going to do the same thing, and this line right here is going to shoot down to that one. Now, that done, the only thing else I have to do is a few fillets and a couple of little copies. So, if I'm looking at the drawing, I've now done the extends, and I should actually go in here and do a couple of breaks real quick. So I'm going to use a break command, which is BR for break. Press my enter. I'm just going to pick a spot right here and just come down here somewhere and click. Now, what's all that's happened is I've broken that line into two pieces. See, it's two separate pieces. I can pick this one up here, or I can pick this part down here. Okay, that's going to come in handy in just a short period of time. Same thing's going to happen over here. Now there's the 2-point break, which is a little different. It actually opens a gap, but you know, we're not going to worry about some of that stuff too deeply right now. So I've got that taken care of. I've broken those lines, so now I can actually use a fillet here and a fillet there, and a fillet here and a fillet there, and then one down here to create the rest of my site plan pieces. The problem is I have a line here that runs parallel to this line right here and this line right here. I cannot technically fillet between parallel lines. Now the computer will make it happen if I choose it. In fact, let me show you what happens if I do that. If I click that line and this line, see how it's going to make an arc in between them? That's not real life. That's not supposed to be possible. Okay, but AutoCAD can think far enough ahead to do it. What we're going to do is we're going to zoom in right here. I'm just roll my mouse wheel in. I'm going to copy this little itty bitty piece of line right here from its endpoint right here to the other end of it right there. Now once that's done, I'm going to zoom back out, and then all I have to do is fill it, and the radius is already set to 0.5, which is what we want for this assignment, from there to there, and then I hit my enter key and fill it from there to there, hit my enter key, fill it from here to there, hit my enter key, fill it from there to here, and then hit my enter key one last time, pick from there to there. That's it. That's the whole assignment. That's it. That's all you got to do. So, good luck. Have fun. It's just practice using the fillet command and the extend command. Goodbye.